Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Silver Surge Sports Enthusiast and Pop Culture channel. And yes, I'm putting "and" in quotations because I'm trying to get more into the discussion and pop culture uh, end of my channel. I've been doing a lot of sports coverage. I usually just talk about the collectibles I have and memories from the sports games, but I want to start getting into pop culture talk too. So I've been trying to focus more on that for these last few videos. If you haven't already guessed, the theme I have playing in the background today is Koopa's theme from the original Super Mario 64 edition, and it's Bowser's theme. So if you don't already know, I have this playing because today's thread will be about Bowsette. She's the newest internet sensation that is also extremely controversial at the same time. Now, Bowsette isn't even a licensed Nintendo character. She is literally a fan art phenom that exploded this week from nowhere. And it all originated because Nintendo announced at their last Nintendo Direct, or a little bit before, I think, new Super Mario Bros. U. It's a brand new game coming out, the next edition of the series, and they showcased Peach or Toadette as a playable character. And Toadette, she gets this new power up called the Super Crown, and the Super Crown power up turns her into a variant of Princess Peach. And I don't understand why that's a thing, because she looks literally just like Peach. Like, why not just throw Peach in there? Why did you have to have Toadette get a power that turns her into another form of Peach? It's stupid. I don't understand the concept. I don't know why that's supposed to be a new, exciting thing. It's dumb. But it got interesting because a fan comic was made by this artist named, I think, KYYK, I think his name. Let me go back and find his actual name. Let's see. Excuse me. AYYK92. Ayak92. And he just came out of nowhere and made this comic about what if Bowser got the Super Crown power up. And it turned him into this new, glorified, fake Nintendo character called Bowsette. And the internet is been broken because of this character. She has turned into cosplay. She has turned into so many different fan art versions. There's so much on the internet. Just Google Bowsette, Bowsette, and you'll find loads of content. And it's funny because it's literally Bowser, but with the superpower, he looks like a woman now. So it's like if Peach, it's a Peach variant of Bowser, and it's like an evil Peach. It's funny. She's in a black dress, and her shoulder cuffs are gone. It's just showing some skin, and then she's got her Koopa tail, and then she's got her devil horns and her fangs. So it's literally like an evil, demonic Bowser variant of Peach. And of course, the internet's extremely thirsty, so they're drawing her with humongous boobs. But it's crazy how this simple little comic that was drawn by this Japanese artist turned into this huge phenomenon. And literally the internet can't handle it. It's literally it's ridiculous. Funny story, Nintendo stock after Bowsette started going viral rose 2 points this week, and I don't know if it's a coincidence or not. It could be, but I think that Bowsette might have something to do with Nintendo soar in popularity all of a sudden this week. And it's for a character that's not even a real Nintendo character. So I just think that's hysterical. That all this hype is around a character that doesn't even really exist. And I would show you pictures, but it's hard since my quality's bad and I don't have all this fancy YouTube, splicing with video cut editing crap to show these pictures. But I'll do it eventually. But yeah, so just look up Bowsette, you'll find her. She all the YouTube personalities are talking about her. Game Explains talking about her. Nintendo Live's talking about her. Etika is talking about her. Roger Base is talking about her. Everybody, and then famous cosplayers like Jessica Nigri are already cosplaying, and it's so funny because she's not even real, and it's just because it's a gender bended version of Bowser, and it's Bowser as a woman, and I just think it's ridiculous how thirsty the internet is right now, to be completely honest. But she's gotten really popular, though, so, I don't expect this to stop anytime soon. And that Nintendo has to be aware of this by now. They'd be completely living under a rock if Nintendo wasn't aware of the Bowsette concept now. And it's not even just Bowsette now. Like, everybody's taken this concept of the Super Crown and ran with it. Like, I've been seeing renditions of what if King Boo got it, and then Booette. I've been seeing, like, Thwompette. I've been seeing Bullet Bella. And it's just they're turning like common Mario villains into other variants of Peach, and it's hysterical. And honestly, like I hope that this becomes so big that they do kind of tip the knot. I don't think they ever will, or if they do, they would probably tone it down and make her a more kid friendly version. But if Nintendo were to tip their hat and make Bowsette an actual real character, that would be so freaking funny. And I would enjoy that so much. She would probably become my new favorite Nintendo character. By far. But yeah, like these just have all these different forms. You've got Booette, you've got Bowsette, you've got Thwompette, you've got Petey Piranha-ette. Basically, like any Nintendo character that you can think of, they've turned into a form of Peach now. They've got so much stuff. It's ridiculous how much the internet has taken a strangle. It's not even about Peachette anymore. It's not even about Super Mario Bros. U. It's about the Super Crown power up and what it can turn characters into. So, I think that's hysterical. And if this picks up, I don't see how Nintendo cannot at least mention it. They have to at least say, yeah, we gotcha. We know about this. At the very least, if nothing else. But you know, who knows? Maybe in future years they might consider making her a Nintendo canon character and then putting her in like Mario Kart or Smash Bros. I mentioned that in a previous video, but the chances of that happening are probably slim to none. But you never know. I think that would be that would be so cool. I would main the hell out of her on Smash Bros. You can best believe that. And but yeah, so yeah, look up Bowsette. She's definitely something. But be careful where you're looking her up because there's a lot of interesting sequences that she's been drawn in. Let's just put it that way. And we'll leave it that. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little discussion video on the Bowsette internet sensation. But please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button at the very bottom of the screen. I'd really appreciate that. And stay tuned for more video game and Nintendo content and more sports stuff in the future. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day. God bless.